Good evening, everyone. Welcome to One Academy. This is Banu Prakash, expert in GATE and ESC. I did MTech from NIT Kurukshetra. I have 10 years of teaching experience. My subjects are electrical machines and power electronics. PPC 10 is my referral code. Use this code, you will get 10% discount on Plus subscription and Iconic subscription. What are the benefits of the Plus subscription and Iconic subscription? By taking Plus subscription, you will get live classes from the top educators of the country, and also you will get structural schedule, unlimited practice questions. Okay, one more is a test series here. And by Iconic subscription, in addition to these four benefits, you will get personal coach, the study planner, expert guidance, ESC mains, questions and answers here. So we will provide personal coach. He will guide everything until you get a job. And also we will provide study planner and expert guidance, ESC mains, questions and answers here. So BPC 10 is my referral code. Okay, use this code. You will get 10% discount on Plus subscription as well as Iconic subscription. And what are the prices for the Plus subscription and Iconic subscription? The Plus subscription is available for 12 months, 18 months and 24 months. For 12 months, the fee is 27,225 rupees after the discount of 10%. For 18 months, fee is a 34,650 rupees after the discount of 10% here. For 24 months, the fee is the 39,600 rupees after the discount of the 10%. Okay, and BPC 10 is my referral code. Okay, use this code, you will get the 10% discount on Plus subscription and Iconic subscription. Okay, and one more subscription, that is a Iconic subscription. It is available for 12 months and 24 months. For 12 months, fee is a 45,225 rupees after the discount of the 10%. For 24 months, the fee is a 66,600 rupees after the discount of 10% here. So BPC 10 is my referral code. Use this code, you will get 10% discount, and that is a 10% discount on Plus subscription and Iconic subscription. Okay, all of it clear? Everything? Is that clear, everyone? Previous class we had discussed about the constructional details of the power diode and also characteristics of the power diode here. So we had discussed what are the layers in the power diode and what are the static VI characteristics and also reverse recovery characteristics here. So we know that power diode, okay, is a, so this is the power diode is a two terminal, okay, two terminal, the three layer, okay, three layer, one junction power semiconductor device. Okay, this is the exactly the power semiconductor devices here. So what are the two terminals? We know that is anode and cathode are the two terminals here. And one more is that what are the three layers? One is the P plus layer, okay, and N minus layer, and one more is a N plus layer here. So this is the P plus N minus and N plus layer. So this P and N layers are heavily doped to increase the conductivity so that it allows the maximum amount of the current during turn on state of the diode. So this N1, N minus layer, so this it gives the increases the width of the depletion layer, due to which what will happen, we can block that is the diode block the more amount of voltage during off state of the device. Okay, this junction between the P plus layer and the N minus layer here. So this is the P plus, one is a heavily doped and another one is the lightly doped here. So that's why depletion layer is a heavily doped. This width of the depletion layer is the less. So that is the concentration of this depletion layer is the less. Concentration of this N minus layer is a more. So that's why it blocks the more amount of voltage during off state. So that power semiconductor device the used per the high voltage, okay, high voltage and high current applications as compared to the signal diode here. So all these points we have discussed in the previous class. So today we will discuss about one more the topic in case of the power diode. So that is a power diode circuits with DC excitation. So power diode circuit with AC excitation is a uncontrolled rectifiers. So this part we will discuss in the chapter 2. But here we will discuss only power diodes circuit with the DC excitation. And what are the power diode circuit here? The power diode circuit with DC excitation. So for R load, okay, this is the one circuit, okay, per R load. And second one is a, so for, okay, the inductive load, it is also one more circuit. And the third one is a the power diode circuit for the capacitive load, okay, that is the C load here. So next one per that is a power diode circuit per RL load with DC excitation. So power diode circuit per RC load, okay, it is the RC load with the DC excitation. And another one is power diode circuit the for LC load, okay, this is a the very important, this circuit is used in the choppers all power electronic circuit. So that's why it is also called sometimes the tank circuit of, okay, this is a tank circuit of the power electronic circuits. Okay, all of it clear my point? So what are the power diode circuit with the DC excitation? So one is per R load, inductive load, capacitive load, RL load, per RC load and also LC load. So in this lecture, we will discuss about the resistive load, the inductive load and capacitive load and also RL load. Okay, this part we will discuss here in this lecture. And next one we will discuss, another lecture we will discuss about the per RC load and LC load. So these two, this is a very important for the problems point of view. Okay, so analysis of the power diode circuit with the DC excitation. All of it clear about this, everyone? Is that clear? Okay. So first one, power diode circuit with a DC excitation for R load. Okay, this part we will discuss. So let us assume this Vs is the supply voltage. So now here Vd is a voltage across the diode. Okay, this is the Vd in the sense the voltage across the diode. And S is the switch. Okay, this part terminal is the anode terminal and this terminal is the cathode terminals here. So now this voltage from here to here, that is the output voltage. So this is the V naught, okay, voltage across the load. So output voltage the V naught. Now current passes through the load. Okay, this current you can say that it is a I naught current here. Okay, V naught and I naught. So got it point? So let assume the let is a the Vs is a supply voltage, supply the DC voltage, supply the DC the voltages only, source voltage, and S is the switch. Okay, Vd is a the voltage across the diode. Okay, it is a Vd in the sense the voltage across diode. Okay, next one V that is a V naught is a output voltage or voltage across the load here, and I naught in the sense it is a output current. Okay, output current, or sometimes it is a diode current also. The current passes through the diode, okay, in this circuit, and it is also called the forward diode current or the output current, or it's also called, so another name, it is also called the load current here. This is the diode forward current. So it is a all the terminology used in this circuit. So then what will happen? See, the when let us assume the switch is closed at the, let assume, okay, this is the let the assume here. So this is the switch, the closed at t is equal to 0. Okay, when switch is closed at the t is equal to 0, then what will happen here? Anode is a more positive with respect to the diode, with respect to the cathode of the diode. So that diode comes into the conduction here. So when the switch is, okay, when the switch is closed at t is equal to 0, okay, diode comes into the conduction. Diode comes into conduction. Okay, so when diode comes into the conduction, then what will happen? So this is the diodes comes into the conduction. So the current flows from, okay, there is a current flows from anode to the cathode. Okay, it is the anode, the two cathode terminal. So ideally, what will happen? Ideally, so it acts as the closed switch. Okay, diode act as, so this the diode act as the closed switch. Okay, this is the in case of the resistive load here. So then what about this output voltage? And what about this value of the, what is the behavior of the output voltage and output current per R load here? Okay, got it, fine. So when switch is closed, just apply the KVL in this loop. So minus Vs, okay, this minus Vd. So next one here, the my plus, okay, it is output voltage, it is the plus and minus terminal. So plus V naught. So now simplify this, okay, this one you can write. Okay, so by KVL equation, so now it is equal to minus Vs, okay, minus VAK, okay, plus, okay, this the plus V naught, so is equal to 0 here. So this value is equal to, when diode is in the conduction mode, so voltage across from voltage from anode to the cathode, ideally it is equal to 0, short circuited. So plus the V naught is equal to 0. So therefore here the V naught is equal to the Vs values here. But this is about the V naught, okay, is equal to Vs. So next one, what about I naught value? How do we get the output currents? This is the output, the voltage per the resistive loads. Okay, output voltage, okay, and output current for the resistive load. Okay, output current I naught is equal to, so therefore it is equal to V naught, the V naught by, so R, okay, V naught by R. So where V naught by R is equal to the Vs by R values here. So in the waveform point of view, if we write, suppose if we write the waveforms, so this is the supply voltage, the V here. Okay, this one we can write the supply voltage. It is a constant supply voltage, the Vs. Okay, voltage. Okay, it is a the Vs value. Okay, Vs. And what about the V naught here? So this V naught also equal to the Vs. Okay, it is also equal to, so V naught is also equal to Vs1. So that I naught is equal to how much amount of the current? Okay, So it is a continuously. Okay, this I naught. So it is equal to the V naught divided by resistance. So if the resistance is the small value, I naught is a high. When resistance is a high value, then this I naught is a small value here. So like this, we will get all the waveforms for the source voltage, load voltage, and load current. So this is only for the resistive load. But in this case, what will happen if the load is the inductive load? What is the nature of the load current and the load current and load voltage? Okay, for inductive load. The similar way we will discuss about. All of you clear about the resistive load? So what will happen? So when the switch is closed at the t is equal to, so that is a diode comes into the conduction. So current flows from anode to the cathode terminals. Okay. For inductive loads, what will happen? So let us assume this is the Vs is a supply voltage. Vs is the supply, and the diode voltage, okay, voltage across, that is the diode voltage, the Vd, and it is a load terminal voltage positive and negative here. So current passes to the load, okay, enter at the positive terminal, leaves at the negative. So this is the current is a no load current I naught. So now this is the load terminal voltage, the V naught values, okay, V naught here. So how do we get when the switch is, let us assume the switch is closed at the t is equal to 0. So then what will happen? So what is the nature of the output current and output voltage? So here let us assume here. So assume switch is closed at t is equal to 0. Okay, when switch is closed at t is equal to 0, diode starts conduction from the t is equal to 0 point. Okay, so now this is when switch is closed at the, when the switch is, okay, switch is closed at t is equal to 0. Okay, diode starts conduction so current flows through the load. So current flows through, okay, load terminals, okay, like A and B terminals here. So now by KVL equation, how do we get these equations here? Vs is the supply voltage, Vd is the diode terminal voltage, okay, the on-state voltage drop, and the V naught is the load current here. So by KVL, apply the KVL equation in this loop, okay, by KVL equation, just apply here KVL equation, all of you. Okay, by KVL equation. So that is minus Vs, okay, minus Vd, okay, that is a plus V naught is equal to 0. When diode starts conduction, it is a short circuited. So that voltage ideally is equal to 0. So that is a minus Vs minus 0, the plus V naught is equal to 0 here. So from which we can write the V naught is equal to, so V naught equal to the Vs values here. So what is the value of V naught? The V naught is the voltage across the inductor. Okay, this V naught is the nothing but. So here we can write V naught is equal to the Vs here. So V naught in the sense the voltage across the inductor. So that is equal to, so d I naught by dt. Okay, the voltage across the inductor is equal to the Vs1. So now simplify this. Okay, d I naught the is equal to, so Vs d I naught Vs by L. Okay, Es by L. So dt values here. Okay, Vs by L. Now simplify here, integrate both sides. So by integrating the both side, the differentiate integration, so di naught is equal to the integration the of Vs by L integral dt values here. So integral di naught is equal to I naught, okay, I naught value. So now integral, so this is the dt, so it is equal to, so Vs by L into Tl, okay. So therefore, if it is a per any time, okay, time in this case, so how do we get this value? See, so this is the load current I naught values here, okay, load current I naught. So now when load current is equal to I naught, then what about the load voltage? So load voltage is equal to the Vs only, the supply voltage, the Vs value here. So now let us observe what are the observations from this equation here. Observations. So first one, so when t is equal to 0, okay, when the t is equal to 0, so then what about I naught value? So I, that is a I naught in the sense I naught, so it is also called IL of t, okay, integration the current here current passes to the inductor, so that is equal to I naught is equal to 0 values here, okay, got it. So next one, when t is equal to, okay, when t is equal to t1, so it is nothing but I naught is equal to the IL of, okay, t1, okay, t is equal to, so now t1, so now this is equal to IL of 0, so now it is that it's not the t, IL of 0 is equal to 0, so IL of t is equal to Vs by L, okay, t1 values here. So next one, the when t is equal to, okay, this is the infinity values, when t is equal to infinity. So then what will happen here? I naught is equal to, so IL of infinity, okay, IL of infinity. So now this value is equal to infinity values here. So therefore what it means, okay, the impedance, okay, across the inductor at the time of the starting, so that is equal to 0, the current is equal to 0 means, so it acts as a, okay, this is the current is the infinity means, so at the time of the impedance of inductor, okay, impedance of the inductor at either this is equal to the 0, that's why current will become infinity 1. So now circuit behaves as a the open circuit and current is infinity, okay. All of it clear? I naught is equal to Vs by L into T. When T is equal to 0, I naught is equal to 0. When T is equal to T1, I naught is equal to Vs by L T1. So next one, when T is equal to infinity, so that is a IL is equal to infinity. Current passes to the inductor is a infinity value. When current is the 0 means it acts as a open circuited. When current is a infinity, it acts as a closed circuited like. So inductor behaves as a the closed circuit. Okay, all of it clear? So this is about the discussion of R load and L load. So what will happen? The diode current and output voltage per capacitive load. So this part we will discuss in this case. So initially let us assume supply DC voltage is the Vs, okay, and supply, this is the diode, the here diode voltage, the Vd voltage across the diode, let us assume the Vd here, and the voltage across the load, okay, it is a V naught, and current passes through the load is the I naught amount of the current. So always in the passive element, current enters at the positive terminal and leaves at the negative terminals here. So in these active sources, current leaves at positive, enters at okay, negative term. This is the battery life. The current enters at the negative, leaves at the positive terminal. So in the passive element, current enters at the positive terminal and leaves at the negative terminals here. So let us assume the switch is closed at t is equal to 0. Okay, let assume the switch is closed at t is equal to 0 here. So when the switch is closed at the t is equal to 0, when the switch is closed at t is equal to 0, so what will happen? Diode starts conduction. So that current passes through the load. So current passes through load in the circuit. Okay, so let assume here V naught is the output voltage or load voltage. So I naught is the load current or output current. Okay, or output current, or it is also called load current, or it is also called diode current. It is also called current passes through the capacitor. All are same. Passes through capacitor. Okay. All of you clear about this? So by KVL equation, just apply the KVL equation in this loop. So by KVL equation, so we get, so it is a minus Vs, a minus Vd, the plus V naught is equal to 0. So this, and whenever diode starts conduction, this voltage drop across the diode ideally is equal to 0. So that's why we can write minus Vs minus 0, the plus V naught is equal to 0 values here. So from this equation, so we can write, so that is a V naught is equal to the Vs. Okay, V naught is equal to Vs value here. But we know V naught is equal to, what is the V naught? So V naught is nothing but voltage across the capacitor. So we know that the V naught in the sense, so V naught means the voltage across the capacitor. So that this is equal to 1 by C, the integral, okay, I dt. Okay, 1 by C, the integral I dt is equal to the Vs values here. So this is the voltage across the capacitor. Okay, got it point? So we will discuss about this V naught value, that is equal to 1 by, so which current flows here? 1 by C integral V naught I naught dt values here. So by simplification, okay, this value you can write. So this is the integration I naught is some the constant value, so that it is a I naught by C, the integral, okay, 0 to t dt, okay, 0 to t dt, so equal to the Vs values here. So now simplify this, okay, this is the CVS divided by, that is a I naught is equal to the Vs divided by, so t values here. Okay, simplification, I naught is equal to C dVs divided by the Vs1. where C is the capacitance of the capacitor, the AC, the Vs is the source voltage. Okay, where the Vs is the source voltage. Okay, and C is the capacitance of the capacitor and T is a time. Okay, so now let us verify what will happen. See, so what are the observations from these equations? It is a very important. So first one, when T is equal to 0, okay, what will happen when T is equal to 0? So at T is equal to 0, okay, T is equal to 0, the current passes through the capacitor I naught is equal to the CVS by 0. Okay, it is equal to infinity 1. So infinity in the sense, okay, that is the capacitor act as a open circuit. Okay, so what it means, no current here, infinity values. Okay, this is the so capacitor, the here I current passes to the capacitor is equal to infinity 1. So next one, the T is equal to T1. Okay, T is equal to T1. So then I naught is equal to CVS divided by the T1 values here. So now at T is equal to, okay, this the T is equal to infinity 1. So that is a long time when the switch is closed at for a long time. So now then what is the I naught value? So I naught is equal to CVS by infinity 1. So now this is equal to 0. So I naught current passes through the I naught is equal to 0 here, and in this case I naught is equal to infinity 1. So when I naught is equal to infinity, in the sense it acts as a short circuited. When I naught is equal to 0 means that is the impedance offered by the capacitance is infinity. So that's why no current passes through the load terminals. Okay. So for capacitive loads with the DC excitation, so what will happen? So if the switch is closed at T is equal to 0, capacitor behaves as a short circuited, so that current passes to the capacitor is a infinity values. Now here at T is equal to infinity, the here capacitor behaves as a open circuit, so that no current passes through the load, just like it transcends in this the networks. Okay, got it all of you? Is that clear? Resistive load, inductive load and capacitive load. The diode circuit with the resistive load, then what will happen in the load current? So diode circuit with the inductive load, what will happen in the load current? So diode circuit with with DC excitation per capacitive load. So what will happen in the load current? Okay. All of you clear? Is that clear, everyone? Okay, one more type of the load, that is a diode circuit per RL load. So then what will happen? So this is a very important per problems point of view. I will discuss all the problems. So all the problems at a time by the resistive load, inductive load, capacitive load, RL load, and also RC load and LC load. Okay, after completing theoretical part, I will discuss all the problems based on this diode circuit. So let us assume the Vs is the supply voltage, okay, Vs, and it is a diode. The voltage across the diode is the Vd, okay. It is the anode terminal and the cathode terminals, okay. And this is the positive voltage and the positive terminal and negative terminal. So this one is the positive and the negative. So current enters at the positive terminals in the load parameters. So it is the current is a I naught values, and terminal volt here is a the load terminal voltage, okay, it is a V naught. So this is the complete load terminal voltage. So V naught values, where Vs is the source voltage. So in this circuit also, let us assume, so initially let assume, okay, switch is closed at t is equal to 0. Okay, when switch is closed at t is equal to 0, okay, here anode is connected to the positive terminal, cathode is connected to the negative. So that means anode is a more positive with respect to the cathode. So diode comes into the conduction. Okay, so when diode comes into the conduction, then what will happen? This current passes to the load terminals. That is, the current passes the resistive load and also the inductive load. Okay, so when the switch is closed at, when the switch is closed at t is equal to 0, so then what will happen? So this is a current, diode comes into the conduction, okay, so that, okay, current passes through load terminals. Okay, all of it clear? So now here, whenever switch is closed, that is a t is equal to 0, diode comes into the conduction and current passes the load terminals in the circuit. When the switch is open, then no current passes to the load terminal. So therefore, by KVL equation, so it is a by KVL equation. So just wait a minute. Okay, right here by KVL equation. So it is the minus Vs. You can write minus Vs. Okay, minus Vd. Okay, plus V naught is equal to 0. So Vd is equal to 0. So that's for minus Vs minus 0. The plus V naught equal to 0 values here. So from which we can write the V naught is equal to the Vs. So what is the meaning of V naught here? The voltage across both resistance and inductance terminals here. So by using this equation, just apply the KVL in this loop. So now here is a, we can write. So we know the V naught is equal to, okay, we know that the V naught equal to Vs. So what is the meaning of V naught here? That is a I naught multiplied by R, the plus, okay, I naught. So it is a, the L, okay, inductive load, there is another inductive load. So plus the L di naught, the divided by the differentiation of I naught, L di naught by dt, the is equal to the Vs value here. So now let us take Laplace transformers. Okay, by so Laplace transformers. Okay, by doing Laplace transforms. Okay, transform, we get, so R into I naught of S, okay, plus the differentiation, so that is equal to LSL, okay, that is a S differentiation, the S I naught of S SL, so it is a constant, so that Vs by S values here. So here I naught of S is a common. Okay, here you can write I naught of S the is equal to, okay, this you can write. So it is a common, I naught of S is equal to common. So that I naught of S is equal to R plus SL. So that is equal to Vs by S value here. So now simplify this equation. So I naught of S is equal to, okay, I naught of S. So it is equal to Vs by S divided by R plus the SL. Okay, R plus SL1. So by inverse Laplace transformers, okay, that is a, this is a equation. Now it is a Laplace transform equation. So by inverse Laplace transform. So we get that this I naught current in terms of the time. So I naught of t is equal to, okay, this I naught of t, so is equal to Vs by R, okay, 1 minus e power minus t by tau here. So where tau in the sense, okay, in this case, the where tau is a time constant, so that tau is equal to L by R values here. So it is a I naught of t. Okay, then what will happen? I naught of t. So at t is equal to 0, t is equal to t1, and also t is equal to infinity values. Okay, all of it clear? So what will happen? This the what are the observations from this equation? So let us draw one more here. So what are the observations? See, observations. Okay, so we know the equation of I naught of t is equal to, okay, I naught of t. So that is equal to Vs by R, the 1 minus e power minus t by tau here. So where tau is equal to, so in this case tau is a time constant, so it is equal to L by R here. So I naught of t, so at t is equal to first point, at first observation, so at t is equal to 0, then what will happen? See, so when t is equal to 0 means I naught of 0 is equal to the Vs by R, okay, Vs by R. So 1 minus, okay, e power minus 0, okay, e power minus. So e power minus 0 in the sense, okay, here Vs by R. So okay, e power minus 0. So e power minus 0 is equal to 1. So 1 minus 1, okay, this will become 0 here. So current passes through the load, okay, per RL load at t is equal to 0, that is a 0 values here. Now similarly, second one, so at t is equal to some time, okay, that is the after some time, that is the t1. So at this condition, what will happen? I naught of t is equal to, so I naught of t, so that is equal to Vs by R, okay. So 1 minus e power minus t1 by the tau here, okay, where tau in the sense that the time constant L by R values here. Now similarly, okay, third one, so at t is equal to infinity, then what will happen? So for a long time ago, so what is the current passes to the load? So that I naught of t is equal to, so it is a Vs by R, okay, Vs by R, 1 minus, okay, e power minus infinity. The e power minus 0 is equal to 1. E power minus infinity is equal to 0 here. So that is equal to, that is by simplification, the Vs by R values here. So here note in this case that these two are very important. E power minus 0. So that is equal to, okay, 1 only. So e power minus infinity, so that is a 0. Okay, that's why we'll get Vs by R. So this is the current passes to the loop. What about the voltage across the inductor? Sometimes we have a question. What is the voltage across the inductor? So voltage across inductor. Okay, that is VL of t is equal to the L di naught t here. Okay, differentiation of the current. So now simplify this Vi naught here. So VL of t is equal to the L, okay, differentiation of I naught. So differentiation of the I naught in the sense, what is the value of I naught? Okay, Vs by R. Okay, 1 minus e power minus t by tau here. So now simplify this, okay, by differentiation Vs by R. So this value VL of t is equal to the Vs power, the Es into e power minus, so here minus t by tau here. So this is the source voltage power e power minus t. So it is the voltage across the inductors. Okay, voltage across. So now let us verify what will happen in this case. So now at t is equal to, what are the observations here? What are the observations from this the equation? Sometimes we have a question. What is the voltage across the inductor at t is equal to 0? Voltage across inductor at 5 times seconds. Okay, next one, voltage across the inductor at infinity. So now first one, okay, here the at t is equal to 0. Okay, t is equal to 0. So now here Vs voltage across the 0. So now this is voltage across the inductor. VL of 0 is equal to Vs the e power minus 0. So e power minus 0 is equal to the Vs value. Okay, initially it has some voltage. Okay, so next one, the at t is equal to the t1 seconds. Then what will happen? The VL of t1 is equal to, so Vs, okay, e power minus t1 by tau. So where tau is equal to L by R. The similarly at t is equal to infinity. So then what will happen? So here VL of infinity is equal to, so that is a Vs, okay, e power minus infinity 1. So v power minus infinity, that is equal to 0. So that means at t is equal to infinity condition, voltage across the inductor will become 0 values here. So by using these two, how do we write? Sorry. By using these two, how do we write waveforms? Okay, well, the voltage across the inductor as well as the voltage, the load current. These two equations are there. So let us assume this is the I naught of t. Okay, I naught of t, and this one is a voltage across the inductor, VL of t here. So initially, okay, when voltage I naught of at t is equal to 0, here 0. So at t is equal to time second, that is the some value here, okay, some value. And next one, exponentially increases. So now at t is equal to infinity seconds, we'll get some the V constant voltage. So that is equal to, already we have discussed that part. So at t is equal to 0, okay, that is at 0. At t is equal to t1, so it is a some finite some value. At t is equal to infinity, that is the Vs by R. Okay, so that here exponentially the increases, okay, exponentially the increases and reaches at the infinity. So after that it is a constant, okay, it is equal to exactly the Vs by R. So now from year to year, so that is the Vs by R. So now this is a at this time. So what is the T1 I naught of T1? So is equal to the Vs by R, okay, 1 minus e power minus T1 by the tau. Okay, this is the I naught of T1. So now at I naught is equal to 0, okay, at t I naught is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0. So what about the induction? Here exponentially voltage across the inductor exponentially decreases. So now exponentially decreases means, so at t is equal to 0, this value is equal to Vs. So now this is a voltage, it is a Vs value. Okay, Vs. So now again at t is equal to t1, so exponentially decreases, okay, decreases like this. So now exactly at t is equal to infinity point. So now this will be, okay, this will be the 0 here. So exactly here 0. So it is at 0, and this is the voltage at t is equal to t1. So what is the voltage at t is equal to t1? So this one is a, the VL of t1 is equal to the Vs. Okay, this value is equal to Vs, the e power minus p1 by tau. Okay, voltage across the load, and current passes to the load, and voltage across the inductors. So there is a questions here. One is a voltage across the inductor at the time of the starting. This is one of the question. Voltage across the inductor at t is equal to infinity, and current passes to the inductor at t is equal to 0. The current passes the inductor at t is equal to t1 second. This is also one of the question. So like this we can frame the question. We'll discuss all the problems later. So these are some the concept. We are discussed about the 4 type of the loads. One is, okay, diode circuits with the DC excitation for R load. Okay, this part we have discussed. And diode circuit for the inductive load we have discussed. And diode circuit with DC excitation for capacitive load. The diode circuit for the DC excitation for RL load. Okay, this part. The 4 loads, remaining 2 are there. One is a per RC load and also LC load. So this LC load in the sense the tank circuit. All of it clear? Any more doubts? Okay, if you have a doubt, please comment in the comment box. Okay, all of it clear? In case of RL load, there are the 2 important questions. One is the current passes to the load at t is equal to t1 seconds. Okay, when diode the conduction. So this is the question about the DC, the choppers also. There is a one of the question. This concept is a very useful. RL load, RC load, and also LC load. So these 3 are very, very important to discuss about the all the loads. When diode or SCR, anyone. So the DC excitation, when it is conduction, what is the current passes the load, and what is the voltage across the inductor. Okay, these are the 2 possible questions from this case. Okay, so today I stop here. We'll discuss remaining 2 loads in the next lecture. Thank you. So this is our team, Unacademy Gate Telugu team. Shankar sir, the Venkat Krishna sir, and Sharma sir, okay, Nageshwar sir, and it's me. So my class, the electrical machines from 4:30 to 5:30, Monday to Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. Okay, Saturday and Sunday is the power electronics. Okay, and similarly your communication class 4 to 5:30, and Saturday Sunday EDC. Venkat Krishna sir is teaching engineering mathematics every Monday to Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. Geometry class 8:30 to 9:30 Monday to Friday. So this is official Creatrix channel. Okay, if you want join in this channel for any updates from the Creatrix, okay, please join and like this channel. And Unacademy Gate Telugu Telegram group, for any updates from the Unacademy Telugu team, you will get all the updates in the channel only. So please join in this group and you will get all the updates from these channels. Okay, these are the different type of channels under the Unacademy. One is the Creatrix Gate Electrical, Unacademy Gate Mechanical, Unacademy Gate Civil, Unacademy Gate Telugu, Unacademy SSC JE, Unacademy Computer Science, Unacademy Gate Questions, Electrical Junctions, Unacademy Engineering Foundation, Engineering Pathshala. Okay, thank you all. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment box. I will discuss later.